When the Chinese Navy's Type 055 10,000-ton destroyer cruised the deep sea, with 112 vertical launch units, a key question always lingered in the minds of military observers. Why did this fleet, known as the Steel Beast, have a fatal shortcoming in the field of anti-missile defense? This puzzle that has been bothering the outside world for many years. With the summer of 2023 in the Yellow Sea waters rose up, the orange-red tail flame finally revealed the answer. From the Bison test ship, general-purpose pitot tube lifted up, the black projectile cut through the sky, marking the completion of China's sea-based anti-missile system of historic leap. The HQ-26 anti-missile missile, codenamed Eastern Standard 3 by NATO, has not only rewritten the strategic balance in the Western Pacific, but also subverted the traditional rules of naval warfare at the technical level. Tracing the evolution of China's sea-based anti-missile, there are hidden concerns behind the brilliance of the first 055 ship launched in 2017. Although its 850mm large-caliber hot and cold common frame vertical launch system is compatible with YJ-21 hypersonic missiles, long-sword 10 cruise missiles, and other 7 types of munitions, but in response to the threat of medium and long-distance ballistic missiles is still not enough. The HQ-9B air defense missiles equipped at that time had a maximum range of 150 kilometers, but their 30-kilometer altitude was stretched in front of the interception window, at the edge of the atmosphere. This strategic anxiety was infinitely amplified during the 2016 South China Sea standoff, when the U.S. Stennis carrier battle group of Tomahawk missiles and Standard 3 interceptor system constitute a double deterrent, exposing the fatal weakness of China's ocean-going fleet system defense. It is this kind of pain gave birth to the code name, Deep Blue Shield, of the HQ-26 development project. Its technology research team in 5 years broke through 12 core bottlenecks, including the modular design of the 3-stage solid rocket motor, double pulse thrust control algorithms, quantum radar anti-jamming technology, 3 innovations to win the National Scientific and Technological Progress Grand Prize. In terms of technical parameters, HQ-26 leapfrog development is reflected in 3 dimensions. Its 0.85-meter body diameter is a geometric breakthrough from the 0.34 meter of the US-made Standard 3, and with the 3-stage solid fuel propulsion structure, the interceptor can still maintain a maximum range of 1,200 kilometers while carrying a larger kinetic energy battle section. This size advantage was demonstrated in the 2024 South China Sea live fire interception test, when the simulated Dongfeng 2-1D target bomb ray entered the atmosphere at Mach 10. The HQ-26 took the lead in seizing the 400-kilometer height intercept point, by virtue of abundant fuel reserves, and the kinetic impact generated by its Mach 6 terminal sprint speed completely shredded the target bomb into 217 pieces of traceable debris. What is more remarkable is the generation leap of its guidance system, the centimeter-level positioning correction of Baidu 3 satellite and the fusion of long-wave infrared imaging guide head, so that the missile can still accurately identify the characteristics of the warhead with a diameter of 15 centimeters after penetrating the plasma cloud layer. And this breakthrough has made China become the world's second country mastering the technology of extra-atmospheric kinetic energy interception. The qualitative change in the combat power of the 055 ships comes from systematic upgrades. 346B dual-band phased array radar's instantaneous power has been raised to 28 megawatts, which together with the quantum computer processing system, can complete the threat ranking of 20 ray entry targets within 0.3 seconds. The data fusion between the shipboard combat system and the space-based infrared early warning constellation extends the intercept window from the traditional 90 seconds to 150 seconds, creating a valuable time gap for multi-layer interception. Especially critical is the breakthrough of 1 pit, 4 bombs technology. Through the adaptive storage, transportation, and development of integrated design, a single pitot unit can be loaded with 4 HQ-26 interceptors, which means that the 8th Xianyang ship's 112-unit pitot system can carry 448 various types of missiles, of which the anti-missile interceptors have a reserve of 4.2 times that of the US Burke II destroyer. This firepower density was tested in the 2024 East China Sea confrontation exercise, when simulating the enemy's 12 ballistic missiles attacked in 3 waves. The 055 ship set a record of intercepting 9 targets simultaneously through the 3-layer defense chain of long-range early warning, medium-range interception, and complementary defense, while the remaining 3 targets were shot down by the last line of defense, composed of the HQ-10 and the 1130 close-in defense gun. The shaking of the geopolitical landscape is visible in Japan's Ministry of Defense's 2024 East Asia Security Assessment. The report rarely admits that the operational deployment of HQ-26 has reduced the survival rate of F-35 fighters in the direction of the East China Sea by 37%, and its quantum radar equipped with cases of locking on stealth fighters within 3.2 seconds has forced the United States and Japan to retreat the deployment line of fifth-generation planes to the Guam line. More far-reaching impact is that, for the first time, China formed the land and sea convergence of the anti-missile system, from the HQ-19 silo in Korla, Xinjiang, to the South China Sea islands of the 055 ship battle group to build a 5,000 kilometers across the corridor of interception. This land-based anti-missile pin, sea-based interception maneuver to fill the position, posture, so that the U.S. painstakingly three-layer island chain anti-missile network strategic cracks, the Pentagon was forced to. Pacific Deterrence Program, budget increased by $8.4 billion to accelerate the research and development of hypersonic weapons, can break through the interception of the HQ-26. The ripples of the technological revolution are spreading to the battlefields of the future. The stealthy drogue unit of Jiangnan Shipyard's Type 055B destroyer employs plasma atomization launch technology to reduce the infrared signature of the missile's exit tube by 90%. The HQ-26B interceptor being tested introduces adaptive variable trajectory technology, which can autonomously plan the optimal interception path in the air based on real-time trajectory data provided by early warning satellites. More noteworthy is the embedding of quantum communication technology, so that the response time of multi-ship, coordinated anti-missile compression from seconds to milliseconds. This distributed kill chain mode of operation in the 2025 Sino-Russian joint maritime exercises to show the amazing effectiveness when the simulation of the 24 Zircon hypersonic missiles attacked from different directions. The 4055 ships through the quantum encrypted channel to share fire control data in 80 seconds. The 4055 ships shared fire control data through quantum encrypted channels, and within 80 seconds organized a three-dimensional interception network, covering an airspace of 2,000 square kilometers, and finally achieved an 86% interception success rate. This confrontation, which was called by NATO observers as the preview of the Battle of Midway in the 21st century, indicates that the rules of naval warfare are accelerating from platform-centered warfare to system-intelligent warfare. Standing in the long river of history to look back, Xianyang ship on the deck of the HQ-26 missiles pointing to the dome of the sky, carrying not only the glory of technological breakthrough, but also a civilization of the sea on the fate of the throat of a firm grasp. When the bow of the 8055 ship splits the waves of the Bashi Channel, the strategic deterrence hidden in the drogue unit is rewriting the footnote of Mahan's theory of sea power. This blue frontier is no longer a colonial sad song of the ship and the sharp artillery, but a peace shield forged by a rejuvenated nation with scientific and technological innovation. After this shield, the Liaoning fleet's trajectory is moving towards the deep blue, where there is a faraway place that Jinghe's fleet has not yet reached, and there is also a starry sea that belongs to the new era.